Racers, start your engines!
Street race is here. Get behind the wheel of a hotted up tuner car, race your rivals around streets at night and build up your street cred. Help or hinder your rivals as you get in slipstreams, outrun the cops and completely lose control. Watch out for other cars on the road though.
Based on major influence from the Fast and the Furious franchise, as well as Gone in 60 Seconds, Need for Speed and Initial D.
Each turn you'll complete an event, modify your car, change your gears, then race through the streets. Take risks for high reward or take the easy path to play it safe. You'll gain and lose street cred in a variety of ways, but the winner is a player with the highest when the race is over.
Currently, we have ideas for the game components, but these are subject to change through playtesting. There's a turn order card with 3 spaces around the edge to place your street cred as you gain it. Families share street cred in 2v2.
Each player will get a card to keep track of their gearing and what modifications they have purchased. You'll discard cards to change gears and roll dice depending on your gear.
There are 3 decks of cards. The first is the Street Cred deck, which has numbered cards which you will gain through play and put under the right modifier. Tally your Street Cred at the end of the game to determine the winner.
The second is the Events deck. Each player will flip an event at the start of their turn and complete it. Currently, they come in 3 types: good, bad, and neutral. Within the second half of the Events deck will be a finish card. When it is flipped, the game is over.
Lastly, there is an Action deck. Within this deck there are 3 kinds of cards. At the end of each player's turn they will draw until they have 5 cards in hand. The card types are money, used to buy modifications. Modifications, attached to your card to provide a bonus when needed. And actions, which you play when needed to help yourself, or do something to your rival. Each action has 2 effects depending on who you target.
There is also a stack of tiles which form the game board. You start with a random tile out, and then when you reach the end of a tile, first you take a random street cred card and place a new tile down, and then finish any movement you have left. Be careful, you don't want to go too fast around the corner.
There are also 4 cars as playing pieces, and 5 6-sided dice to determine how far you move each turn.
Gameplay has been based around 4 core pillars: cooperation, help or hinder your rivals, or play as a family in 2v2 and help your teammate.
Movement. Gearing up and down to change speeds on a constantly evolving track where you don't know what is about to happen.
Street cred. Claim victory by gaining and losing street cred. Help your rival for a big boost just before the game ends. Or take a risk and make that jump to grab an extra bit of
Car modification. Change your playstyle by buying car modifications, which you must use tactically through the game to keep you in the limelight.
We've targeted this game at fans of fast-paced action and car modification. Fans of the art style and dice and card-based randomness should also find this appealing.
Our current targets are to have the initial game design document by 25th of March, a playable prototype by 28th of March. We plan on running numbers and collecting data for each iteration, making changes based on the data and run them through no more than 6 iterations. Finalising our finished prototype by the 27th of April.
Get behind the wheel of a hotted up tuner car, race your rivals around the streets at night, and build up your street cred.
Okay, let's ride.